Yo, what's up? Well, we were waiting here a long time. We were active in part 1. You didn't join part 1 at least? Normally, if part 2 is not active, it usually means that we are still active in part 1. Okay, let me do the shot here. See if there's any landmark I can use. Okay, let me see. Well, at least we have this, but then... there's always something, right? Well, there was this big sign here, but let's wait for until there's something going on. There. Okay, there's something there. There's a big sign. Okay. Alright, back on the road. So, you know, I watched a video once about how the police measures average speed. So I want to explain to you how it works. I had to watch it several times to understand what was going on, but there are mainly 4 checkpoints. They will measure speed. 2 of them are distance checkpoints. And, okay, let me redo that shit, man. Alright, we're back on the road. So, you know, when it comes to the whole average speed that the police measures you at, there is actually a quite smart methodology they use to measure your speed. And I will explain how it works. I watched a video once about this. There are mainly 4 checkpoints, 2 for distance, 2 checkpoints for time. And let's say here, if the police will be behind me, they will go behind me, and then here they say, okay, at the 110 zone sign, they start counting time, and then they are behind me. And then let's say they are a couple of 100 meters behind, and then when they pass the 110 sign, they also do another checkpoint. Damn, there. Then they start the distance measurement, and then they need to measure a certain distance, because if it's too short, there's too much measurement error. But let's say, I'm not sure if this point is enough, but let's say if this would be the second checkpoint, bam, here they stop the time clock there, and then they still follow me, and then once they pass that blue sign, then bam, that's the last checkpoint. Then they stop the distance measurement, and now they have the distance that I drove, and they have the time that I spent on that distance, and the system, I think it's called pilot police pilot, will then automatically calculate the average speed. And I think they also deduct 1 or 2 kilometers per hour for measurement error. But as long as the distance is long enough, for example 2-3 kilometers, they actually get a quite accurate measurement, and especially if they shave off 2 kilometers per hour, and whatever they catch you, you know, if you went, let's say 15 kilometers per hour over the speed limit, then it's most likely more than 10 kilometers per hour over the speed limit. And also that means that the equipment that they use need to measure distance exactly, and it needs to be calibrated. So just like we have seen many times, like this car actually measures distance incorrectly, 1.6% error, which could be big. Some cars I have measured to be as much as 2.7. That was caught in this average measurement thingy. There is no way around it. You can't argue that it's incorrect or whatever. It is correct. Yeah, I'm not trying to encourage you to speed or anything. I'm just curious about stuff, because I also do lots of measurements and calculation and stuff, you know, and I just find it interesting the way they do it. Well, are we online now? Hello, are we live or not? Otherwise I need to restart some stuff here. Oh, we are live, okay. I don't know if you guys understood the average speed measurement. It took me several times before I understood what they did. First I thought, hey, wait, they don't know, that can't be right, or they have obvious error in the method. But once I watch it again over and over again, and I try to figure out what they are trying to measure, it actually makes perfect sense. They are measuring speed, and they have to measure the speed themselves, and then they measure time. But actually, well, I mean, you can read between the lines that if you realize that you're being measured, you could lower your speed by a lot. Which means that by the time you reach the second checkpoint, your average speed will drop by a lot, and you can actually get away with it. So even if you are hammering it past them, and you realize halfway that, oh shit, I'm being measured. Oh, what do? Slow down a lot. Yeah. But I'm not going to tell you how to get lower fine, or try to get away from it. But yeah, I think that method is no secret. It's not something industry secret that they don't want to tell anyone. Because there were already a video. I saw this long time ago. There were some people speeding on E39. They went quite fast. The average speed was around 160 or something kilometers per hour in the 80 zone. That was, yeah. And they showed the police cam thingy, and I saw lots of data rolling on the bottom of the screen. I was like, what? Okay, so we have less than 200 kilometers left, but we are, okay, wait, so we have to take current time plus 1 hour and 42 minutes. 8 hours and 42 minutes now, almost 9 hour mark. Oh, wait, really? Just the bumper, a pillar, mirror damage. On the Mach E, okay. The damage assessment was calculated. Wow, shit. Oh, well, fortunately, I think even, wait, I wonder if even, ansvarsforsikring, if that also covers viltpåkjørsel, because viltpåkjørsel is usually something very hard to avoid. But I'm not sure. Maybe delkasko would cover it at least. But yeah, but how did you do it? Did you call Viltnemnda? And then how did you prove that you were hit by a moose? I mean, or the other way around, you hit the moose. Did you have dash cam, or did Viltnemnda track down the moose and shoot it down? A big margin. Could you do 85? Well, if you know the methodology, so I guess you could calculate the error here. So okay, when it comes to time, the police stuff measures time highly accurately, probably down to millisecond. Well, it's just based on when you click, right? But at least within half a second should be good enough, right? The time. So if you know the time and the time frame, so if they measure, let's say if you're cruising at how is that again? 80 kilometers per hour, 100 kilometers per hour is roughly 30 meters per second, which means that one kilometer takes 33 seconds. Yeah, they probably need to measure at least a minute, right? Like 2 kilometers. Online using car speedometer, huh? No, huh? What? Oh. No. Online, I mean, there's not much they can do because you cannot trust the car speedometer. That is not a valid measurement. Even if they look at me driving at whatever speed, it's the speedometer can have high error. It could be 6-7 kilometers per hour off. I've seen even 10 kilometers per hour off in some leaf. So looking at the speedometer, I think, I mean, even if some police try to find me because of a video, I could probably get away with it in court because it is not counted as a correct measurement. But let's check something here. It was here. It was right here that I overtook the Polizei. I remember it. Right here, let me see, 26.3 kilometers. Let's say, no, by the time I saw the police, okay, so I remember it. I overtook it roughly here by the exit-ish. Here. You can even rewind it, okay. Let's say here, let's count there, trip meter, 27 kilometer. I want to see how long they were following me. Isn't that arrow shower? Huh? What do you mean shower? Huh? You have too many grammar errors. I don't know what you're talking about. What you mean? But let's say if I'm doing the 120 test, first of all, well, okay, I show the GPS speed, but even that, I'm not sure if they can use that as proof. I think it's kind of strict. If they want to use something as proof, they need to be able to prove that my GPS was correct, that my GPS didn't show incorrect data. Who knows, right? So I think that is not good enough proof for them to find me. They need to make their own measurement with their own equipment. That's the whole thing about it. They either need to laser me or they need to do an average speed following me. Otherwise, I can actually get away with it. I think that's actually how it is. Oncoming car driver called the police who reported blah blah blah. Viltnemnda witnessed everything. So the police has witnessed, huh? Well, how did the police witness everything? I don't get it. Yeah, I'm talking about average speeds. But what do you mean? But I'm not sure what you're talking about, Robin, because you are not being, I mean, your grammar is kind of poor, so I don't know, I don't understand what you're trying to say. But here we are already here is already 4 kilometers. The Volvo was following me for 4 kilometers. Slower? What do you mean slower? Sorry, you have to be more clear. I don't understand what you mean. They actually don't use GPS speed when they measure it. Like I explained the method they use. Yeah, 5 kilometers they follow me. Yeah, some so they can follow quite long before they pull you over. They don't just make a measurement and then pull you over right away. I experienced this before, that they will follow me for quite a long time, maybe several minutes before they pull me over, and they do several measurements, maybe to potentially get like a juicier measurement. They had a witness, so they trusted. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. But in my case, when I hit a hare with a BMW, first the problem is that I didn't call viltnemnda. So supposedly viltnemnda need to track down that animal, and then they will report that, yeah, there is a dead animal here. It corresponds with what the driver said. Without calling viltnemnda, I would not get anything on insurance. But fortunately, I was able to prove that there were some animal hair on that broken fog light or some shit. And then, yeah, I got insurance. And then if you crash on animals, you don't get any penalties. No penalties on bonus points. You don't lose anything. Yeah, viltpåkjørsel, or when you crash on animal, the animals, they are so quick that there's no way you can be blamed for it. Well, I mean, I inspected the damage. I was prepared to call Polizei or something, the Swedish police, but then I saw that it was quite minor damage, and also I saw that the moose didn't fall over or anything, so it was quite minor. I just slapped it with a mirror a little bit, and there was no visible damage on the mirror, side mirror. So I can say I was lucky, or coincidence that we didn't hit too hard. And also, fortunately I was able to reduce the speed a lot before the impact. So let's say at impact point I had 60 to 80 kilometers per hour. Then that minimizes the damage quite a lot. Of course, if I wasn't speeding, I would have even lower speed at impact point, or that could have changed the outcome. But the thing is that the moose was going fast, or yeah, moose can move fast. So yeah, in general, the higher speed you have, the higher the probability of something severe could happen. But it also depends. If you drive fast enough so that you clear the moose before you hit it, then no harm done. If you drive slow enough, you could hit it in the worst time, on the worst position. But it doesn't mean that speeding is good. It just means that it is a random thing, or it is based on several circumstances. Lucky, well, yeah, luck. We actually discussed that there is actually no thing. There is nothing. I mean, there is no such thing as luck, because everything is based on coincidence or statistics, or For example, if I drive only at night, I will have a higher chance of hitting moose versus in daytime, because I will be able to see the moose in time. And then if I drive slower, I will have a higher chance of spotting the moose in time versus driving faster. So there's always a bunch of parameters. Or whatever you should call it. Yeah. that leads to whatever event. Because for example, I can't say that I'm a lucky guy. I don't care if I'm speeding because I will always get away with it, you know. I've seen it that in the past I have been lucky and I never hit the moose, so I could just keep speeding. No, it means that eventually I will get in a serious accident if I just keep speeding. Oh, I mean, no, actually no. Eventually I will not get in a serious accident. But the probability of getting in a serious accident is higher if you keep speeding. That's what it means. Because just like if you throw dices and you don't get any sixes, it doesn't mean that if you didn't get 6 after tossing the dice 20 times, it doesn't mean that you have a higher chance of getting a 6. No, the probability to get a 6 is still the same. But it depends what it is. Start feeling the fatigue, but fortunately my naps before seems to help, and I can still stay fairly sharp and awake even after so many hours. But 42 is the number, which means 18. Oh, in 3 minutes we'll be at the 9 hour. In 2 minutes we'll be at the 9 hour mark. We've done around 850 kilometers. I'm getting hammered again. No. I'm actually not going that slow. Well, I see that I need to go to Sweden route, that this place here is risky business. Back and forth, back and forth. Man, that thing isn't smelly. Shit, man. Need to recirculate here. Shit, but dude, can he just go faster and disappear? Now he's just lurking right in front of me for no reason. But yeah, the guy here, the only guy active here in the chat. What kind of insurance do you have that covers viltpåkjørselen on the Mach-E? The Mach-E guy, let me just say that. Or Mach-E. But I think it's called Mach-E, Mach-E, not Mach-E. Like Rimac. Actually, this is also the reason why I also consider quitting live stream, because I tend to live stream. I mean, the number of people watching the live stream has declined. Not naturally because I tend to live stream at night. And then I feel like, okay, I mean, I'm talking a lot, but maybe I shouldn't be talking too much anyway. And then it poses some security safety issue by live streaming. Does the shape of the car play a role in efficiency? Yes, absolutely. Sportback version go. Yeah, it is. Sportback is supposed to be more efficient than the regular. Costco. Oh. So interesting. Let's see. Let me figure out now. Next time, if I just happen to slide by an unmarked police, if I spot a police when I'm about to overtake it, what should I do? Slow down. Go behind it. What can I do? Can they pull me over? Well, if I have a bigger freaking camera rig, they could pull me over and say, hey, I saw your camera rig. But if I don't have a big camera rig, they would just be wasting my time if I try to pull. Then they don't have a measurement on me. I've been pulled over a couple of times then where they don't have the measurement on me, but they still kind of waste my time and they want to give me a warning about hammering it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, but I'm just following traffic because everyone and the mother hammers around Oslo anyway. Nobody goes about the speed limit, so it's kind of silly to pull over me and not everyone else. Being distracted, but not only distracted, but I mean, distracted in traffic, that's one thing, but distracted in doing my video, that's another thing. But I mean, it's not useless. I've gotten lots of help via live stream, yeah. It's always nice to conversate with you guys here, yeah. But, as long as I don't make it too inconvenient and potentially dangerous, then we can still keep doing it. And when it comes to the camera rig, okay, well, I can still do it if I get that action cam, but I will only use the action cam if I live stream. Yeah, if I'm not live streaming, then I can put the big camera there on the windscreen, which should give me better image anyway, a better picture or video quality. Which one has better suspension, ID4 or BZ4X? I'd say in general the German cars, yeah, they are the best. But what do you mean better suspension? You mean more comfort, sportier ride, or what? What was it? I was talking about finishing around 7. Right? But that would only be possible if I left at 9 exactly. No, wait. 9. No, that wouldn't even be possible. No, finishing around 8 would be more realistic, right? But I mean, I'm not even gonna finish at 8. Maybe 8:30, hopefully. Comfort? I don't remember BZ4X, but they were both comfortable. Well, actually, ID4 with the DCC, dynamic chassis control. Then you can put it on comfort mode, and it should be more comfortable than BZ4X. But I also remember that BZ4X was relatively comfortable to drive. So you see, this is also the struggle that I always encourage people to be as clear as possible. So if you said which suspension is more comfortable, ID4 or BZ4X, that would be way better, because I will then, what the heck, man, I'm holding the steering wheel. I would then be able to answer directly rather than having to probe for more information. But it's not going to change. It will always be like this in live stream. People just ask things without supplying too much, and then I have to keep asking back. Wait, what do you mean? This or that? Oh, okay. And then, what the heck, man? Why is it going to be? Dude, I'm holding this thing well. I think the problem is that it is straight here, and then there's no wheel rotation. No, I mean, there's no need to say sorry, because it is not common at all that people know this. I know this because I've been in the live stream business for a long time. Jesus, man, stop that. Oh, in general, because you're quite fresh. Oh, okay. Well, cool. Because many people actually stop watching my video after they purchase an EV. Yeah. But I mean, in that regard, it would be better if I live stream at home or some shit. You know, just set aside 1 hour and just chat, but make it more condensed. Because what happens usually now during the live stream is that there's not much chat or chit chat or whatever. You can have like a Q&A or some shit, but it becomes a totally different setting. Then it becomes like a Q&A, and like, yeah, what do you think about this? What about that? And then you kind of finish, and then yeah, I have to go. But now it's more like, oh, something happened. Oh, and you can talk about the police that pulled me over. And stuff like that wouldn't happen if I was sitting at home. So yeah, it has a unique dimension to it if we stop doing this. But we just have to always consider the safety aspect and the practical aspect here also. And people who are participating in the chat, they can make things easier if they have correct grammar, if they actually use if they keep the chat with the sentence as short as possible, but still being able to get the message out. For example, something typing what do you mean? It's kind of pointless. Like what do you mean? What, you know? Or especially if people type something without question mark, sometimes it's hard for me to understand what's going on. There are people who say, "Hey Björn," without comma, "I have a question for you," without punctuation, and then, "What do you think is the best? What is your opinion about which car is best to buy?" Way too long, you know. You could say, "Which car should you buy? This or that?" Keep it short. Cut out all the stuff that is not necessary, the chit chat. Because I'm driving. But it's impossible to educate people to do this, because most people, I mean, even people in here who are chatting here regularly, they still make the same mistake over and over again. Because they are not the one driving. Wow, this is going to be crazy, because the last stop I just need to drive 50 kilometers and then go finish it. Detta gör ont ju. I don't even think I have time to pee. I'll just sit and wait and then I'll go for it. Probably have to charge it around like 30%. Well, I'm holding a steering wheel. Shit. If I didn't brake there in time, I would probably hit that bird. It flew right in front of the car as I passed it. I saw it coming. Yeah, I saw it from far. But then I wasn't sure if the bird would just sit by the road. But I sensed that there was a high, there was a high probability the bird would fly that direction he was pointing. It wouldn't fly in the other direction, would be the best, avoiding the road. No. So you need to understand how animals do things, I don't know if you guys saw that. It might have been a bit backlight on it. But let me see, I recorded it on the thing here, so maybe I can either, I think I can press mark here. I think, yeah, that's a check mark point. That was at 7:32, right before that pink blue bridge. And I can do this. Okay, that was almost hitting a bird. If I want to use that clip for some reason, I'm not sure. I'll see afterward. But I have the audio recording on the Rode mic, and I have the video thing from the live stream. If you want to grab it, I should grab it before I delete the live stream playback. I think maybe if I take that live stream section and I enhance like you do in movies, or maybe crank up some of the low light, there you could see something there. Yeah, you see, like that guy, "Hi mister, do you make money from the live streams?" Yes, or actually no, or yes. Yeah, animals are so random. Yeah, true, they are. Especially birds, they can just fly any direction. But I've seen that in general, crows, they are quite good at avoiding cars. Nice save, yeah, thank you. Any animal is important, you know, and precious. Even if it's just a bird, you don't want to hit it. And actually hitting a bird at high speed could... I'm not sure if it could damage the car. But no German car, it's Panzer. Well, I'm not sure if those birds could crack the windscreen. They are quite light. But maybe they could damage, for example, the radar if you just happen to be unlucky, or if they by coincidence would hit right in the spot on in the bullseye in the radar. We are currently at almost 900 kilometers. We are past the 9-hour mark. Oh wait, huh? I'm supposed to go to Ayuntidal. Do I have enough juice for it? No, the freaking navigation is wrong, and it wants me to go past. Okay, man, I'm 45 kilometers away from Ayuntidal. Okay, let me see. 45 times 290-ish, 13 kilowatt hour. Okay, I have it. We will have around 5 kilowatt hour left at arrival. Well, if they ate a stone, they will probably not be alive too long. If it's a big stone, if it's a small stone, then it doesn't matter. Okay, let me see. Well, I mean, even if they ate the stone, it should still be fine because there is still flesh between the stone and the stomach and whatever, and there's some feather and stuff, so it would just be cushioned by the bird's tissue anyway. Unless they had a stone, a big ass stone in the beak or in the claw, and they just drop it on me, airdrop it on me, that would be different, right? They were building a nest out of stones, yeah, a stone nest. Okay, anyway, maybe I should shoot a little video. We are getting close to Espa, and wow, a little bit ago now, I just had to, right, okay, let me shoot that again. We are now almost at Espa, and yeah, the live stream here caught like a quick breaking. You see, I recorded with a live stream, and then I also recorded the audio on the Rode mic, so then I can stitch them together. And you can see that, yeah, this happens all the time, that I emergency brake for some birds or other animals. And normally my reaction time is quite good, especially in daytime. You can spot them from far. I just have to know that the probability that they could cross the road is big. So get ready. I think my foot was already in the brake pedal, and then I just bam, yeah, brake. Probably still use this channel, or actually, yeah, because let's say if I would make a live stream once per week, or let's say once per month, you know, and it would typically be some kind of Q&A after a while. Because what else are we supposed to talk about? The weather, the landscape, the traffic, the whatever incidents that happen? No, then nothing of that stuff happens. There will be no scandals, no Colgate, Rapidgate, no incidents. So then we were just sitting there and okay, yeah, sånn går nå dagen. So how is it with your daughter, right? So it's, yeah. But I'll probably just use this channel because I don't want to clutter the main channel with live stream. Many people, they don't care, and they find it annoying that there's live stream stuff going in that channel they subscribe to. Because it's usually a totally different content than what they are expecting, which is car video, car test. Okay, I'll be at 950 on that counter, so that means around 65 more kilometers. Wow, that's nothing. It's kind of weird timing on everything. 50%, 50 kilometers left. Topics plan after show, blah blah. But your name is brewery. Are you talking about brewing stuff then? Explain this, blah blah. Smart thing, blah blah. I don't get it. Why call it new smart, blah blah? It's something, What do you mean? Are you talking about the smart brand, like smart #1, or what are you talking about? The smart has just existed for a long time. Yes, what? You see the struggle with live stream. I have to keep probing for information. I learned it, probing. I learned this from Statistics Norway when I worked for the in the interview section. We're calling it probing. The interviewer needs to then ask the interview object what they mean, and they have to kind of spend extra time figuring out what they mean, try to get the correct information from them. Smart hashtag. Okay, you meant the smart hashtag, the smart brand. Oh, you're brewing. Oh, okay, interesting. Huh? Yeah, some of my old co-workers at the university, they were brewing beer, and there were lots and lots of stuff about it. How is it cooking now? We're 25 kilometers away. We have 45. Oh, we're fine. Plenty of juice. Traffic is picking up though, but not that much since it's Sunday morning. This is why I do it on Sunday morning. Yeah, brewing is quite a nerdy hobby. You have to know a lot of stuff and have some equipment and methods of brewing it and ingredients and stuff like that. Yeah, one more short turning stop because we are currently at over 900 kilometers. The charging stops are a bit odd, but I need to stay on V3 or Ionity or some of the other. So I tend to charge only 60% every time. Maybe I could have gone for around 55%, but then I think for the most time, even to go for around 50-55%, there is nothing right there that charges fast enough. So it's kind of stuck on getting on those Ionities and supercharger on the V3 or V4. Right, so if you brew your own beer with alcohol, if you're a minor, you are younger than 18 years old, and you are Google about this, and you know how to brew beer, can you still drink your own alcohol? Get fucked up? Or is that illegal? What per year? Deciliter, liter, gallons, stones? 100 could be anything. Oh, this is the advertised rain. Yeah, it's supposed to come at 7, but well, it's here. Yeah, so not much we can do about. Man, yeah, it's dirt, man. Yeah, it's about to happen. I mean, it's already happening, and this is what it's gonna be. It's gonna increase now during the day. So whatever, I'll just stay in the car and wait for the finish soon. Well, that wasn't close at all. Not that time. It could look maybe close, but it wasn't close at all. The other one where I brake harder was a lot closer. But, you know, it's like fishing, for example. Some people, they have way more expensive fishing equipment than they can get in fish. And many people, they fish only just to catch and release anyway. So I think brewing is that you just a hobby and you just want to do it for fun. You're not doing it to save money. Okay, we're down to 9%. Yeah, at least I go deep. About 22 to 26 degrees, that's nice and warm. I think this is the exception. Normally, I would have to if I follow my own rule, I have to charge here and then go deep into the cleavage before I somehow end up. But whatever. I think the last stop will be always exception. I will just head north and then turn around and head south. Yeah. We don't have too many of these Norway routes, hopefully, before the baby pop outs. Okay, get ready for gate arrival. The rain is here. We're down to 7%. Went kind of deep this time, but okay, that's fine, as expected. These are spot on consumption. I only did as a last stop, that usually happens. Anyway, we see 952.5 now. So around 60-ish, 65, yeah, just like 65 kilometers more to go. Okay, 65 times, I can calculate 65 times 300 is one. I need a little bit over 20 kilowatt hour, which is around 30 that's around 35%, I think, of the battery. So it shouldn't take more than around 10 minutes, maybe not even 10 much. Let's go to the same charger, yes. Right, I keep getting around I'm consuming 300. Might be a little bit higher now with the brake. Yeah. Last stop, Ayontidar. Okay. I need to calculate final stuff here. Let's see. 953. There, no handshake problem, that's good. Right, no, English only. Let's see. Wait, where is the HVAC? Okay, turn it off. 934, okay. Yeah, 66 more kilometers. And then the consumption is going to be slightly higher now because of the wet road, but it's slowly soaking up. So 300 consumption, okay, 19.8 kilowatt hour. I need to spend 26%. If I go 30, that would be fine. I would go kind of deep, but okay, 30%. But then I have to figure out how far I need to drive. Okay, let me see. 66 kilometers. Okay, let me see. From here to home is this has happened before. I forgot my home address. No, there, just okay, that's 16. Okay, 66 minus 16, that is 50. If I go from here to Strandisha, that will usually be enough. Morskog and Strandisha. Okay. There. That is 33. Oh, that's too much almost. Wait, huh? Okay, this is weird. If I turn around before Strandisha, it will be at Minnesund, which is a bit too early again. Yeah, that's too early. Well, okay, well, whatever. I might as well just end up here at Ionity. This is it. This is it. The last starting stop. Yeah, I calculated that I need around 30% only. It's kind of weird. We need to drive 66 more kilometers. So what I'm gonna do is kind of weird, but I'm gonna go all the way to Strandisha and back again, and that would be 60 kilometers, just right 99 right around here. Yeah, and then I don't know. I think the police side, they're like, yeah, we heard that there's a guy hammering it. Yeah, and he's live streaming, so we were looking for a dude in a black Audi. No, I don't know. It's probably just a coincidence. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I will not go past them. I'll just stay here, and this shouldn't take too long because it goes blistering fast now. And the car doesn't rapid gate. It doesn't cold gate. We always arrive with around 20-25 degrees Celsius in the battery, and boom, full speed, yeah. Helt full, yeah. Kind of want to pee soon, but I mean this goes so fast that I don't know if I come back and yeah, let me see. So I calculated we need to spend 20 kilowatt hour. So if you see here, once we have more than 20 kilowatt hour, then we should have a little margin, but shouldn't be too much needed, the margin. I'm 9 minutes. Really? Does it go that schnell? I mean that, or at 175 kilowatt. Let me see. 175 kilowatt divided by 60 is 2.9 kilowatt hour per minute. Wait, are you sure about this? Because in 1 minute I will have enough juice already. No, there, no, wait, 9 minutes. 9 divided by 60 is 15% out of that, and then let's say around 160. 60. No, not 9 minutes. We're just talking about 1 or 2 more minutes, and then I'm good. Right now I have enough juice. But I just have to have that margin just in case. And then the police dude came back. What are the chances, man? I think it's a police woman, but what are the chances that I'm gonna go in the same direction as her? Okay, they're about to pull out. Okay, I'm just showing you that. I don't know if you see it. So, I mean, what are the chances that they're gonna go the same direction as me? We are looking for a black Audi e-tron Where the heck is it? No, just kidding. Okay, now we should have enough. I have almost 2 kilowatt hour margin. I calculated that 30% is enough. We have 28. So we can just get ready then. Just gonna poke and see where that Polizei car is going. If I don't see it soon, no, I can then guess where it exited. Well, actually, see, if I see it, it means that it went that direction, south. If I don't see it soon, it means that it went. Okay, it went towards Florida. Yeah. Okay, all is good. We have 30%. We have 4 kilowatt hour margin now. Time to leave. But am I sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Okay, this is it, the final run. That sounds like Windows error. Okay, so this is quite a simple route and well-known route. I just go to Strandlich and back again. That's 66 kilometers. So I'm not sure if we are right before, right after this, and I'll just end up here at Ionity. It's a bit weird route anyway. Sorry for all the bottles dangling around every time I go in the curve. Wait, let me see. Time. Oh shit. Wait. It's almost 10. This is it, the final run, but it has started to rain as advertised, which means that the consumption will go up slightly. I have calculated how much I need exactly. We charged only 30% this time, or 31, 32 I think by the time I unplugged. But it was going blistering fast, 7-minute charging stop. And we have to go around 60 more kilometers. But the time, 8:11. So the way we calculate now is that we take the current time plus 1 hour and 42 minutes. That is the current time. So we are getting close to 10-hour mark. Uh-oh. Can we do this in 10:15 like I claim? We will see then. What do you guys think? What is the time going to be now? Because we will need at least, or I don't know, to drive 60 kilometers, we need half an hour. If we cruise at 120. Which means that we will finish at 8:40. And that means... for 8:40 plus... Wait, how is this again? 8:40 plus 42, wasn't it? Oh, that means 10:20. And then people, but okay, well, it was a little bit slower than expected, but why was it slower? Well, yeah, because I drove slower, slightly slower than I would normally cruise at. Oh shit, but the rain here causes the consumption to go higher. But fortunately, we don't have too much traffic yet. 8 in the morning or Sunday morning, there's not much traffic. There's a little bit more traffic into the cleavage, but we are not going there anyway. But I should be home before 9. Well, no, I end up a little bit in a weird position here. Well, actually, unless I go, well, how do I do it? I have to go past. Well, this is really weird. I can. Well, it's kind of weird because if I go, if I turn around at Minnesota, I then have to go closer to. I have to turn around at cleavage and then 999 before I get home. Wait, but I haven't calculated that possibility. No, wait. Yeah, I think that's what could happen. Let's just navigate to cleavage and see what happens. I think I will miss the Yesheim exit. I have to go past it. It's a bit weird. So I might 999 before cleavage or right after or some shit. Wait, is this going to give me a weird estimation again? Like it was always done in the past. Let me check here. Does it want me to go past cleavage? No, there. This time it wants me to go spot on at cleavage. Okay, that's fine at least. Why did you drive slower? I don't want to waste more money and get more dots. Well, actually, yeah, I can. Yeah, get more dots. Mister, are the faucets there? Huh? What? I don't know. What? Huh? Is that a question or what? Huh? What? People have some better grammar here, please? And also maybe someone else can answer that because I'm not sure about that reply. Is that a question to me or someone else? If that is even a question, but it seems like it is a question. Okay, I have to pay attention here. 44 kilometers to cleavage. Okay. Yeah, so how about I turn around at Minnesota, but after the Minnesota Bridge, not before, after the Minnesota Bridge. And then I go to cleavage, and then, wait. No, this is fine. 966. But it means I have a slight extra turnaround then at cleavage. Slows me down a little bit, but shouldn't be too much. 967 minus 1016 is 49. Okay. And then we have 42. Wait, that's not enough. Yeah. Which means that I have to turn around after the bridge. Okay. might be barely enough. Okay, whatever. We'll turn around out at the bridge. There's a little slowdown there. Ah, shit. Okay, that's a bit bummer. I think this extra loop here is 5 kilometers, but yeah. Man, that means that I have to go the slowdown twice. Yeah, I'll probably round down the time because these slowdowns, they actually count. Yeah, they slow me down maybe 10 seconds every time. Okay, so I'm gonna turn around here and then turn around at Cleavage again, and then I will probably line close to the home. But I think we need to deduct for this slowdown because I don't remember how many times I passed it, but we have to go quite slow here. Normally it's 110 zone here, so let's say if we lose 10 seconds every time we pass on both directions, that is at least 1 minute or maybe more. So we just round out the time we end up with. I think that's fair enough. Okay, fortunately it's not getting soaked yet, which means that the consumption doesn't go sky high yet, or I mean it doesn't go significantly higher. It takes actually a long time before the road is soaked, but then we'll finish the challenge, so we shouldn't be that much affected by the increased consumption. Let's see, we still have 19 kilowatt hour left. We already done quite some distance here, so I have supposedly around 40-ish kilometers left to go. I should be able to end up at home with semi-low juice. I can just slow down after 9, so no problem there. I don't remember how many times we passed here, but it must have been several times. Okay, 976.5. Wait, so I left before. Wait, what is it? I left before 10, but I had a little delay. Yeah, I left before 10. And if I spend 10 hours, now I should come home at 8. Yeah. Yeah, so coming home at 8, 4, yeah, I think that's fine. That's on par. No crazy delay. Okay, it was a 20-minute delay, but that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and the tongue and delay. So that's half an hour delay total, roughly. 28 minutes. Okay, that everything makes sense. Haven't miscalculated anything. Wait, 42. We just hit. Wait, we just hit the 10-hour mark already. Yeah, 5 minutes ago. We are already at 8. We are already at 10 hours and 5 minutes. And we are 980. Down the next 15. No, the next 35 kilometers then. Oh. Seems like, what, is it going to be 9:20 and then around out to 9:15? Yeah, okay, it's going to be it's going to be 10:15. What do you guys think? Is that fair? 10:15, like I predicted, and we round down because of the slowdowns and then the slow-ish speed. We had to cruise a little bit slower than we normally do. But it means that, yeah, we could probably, if we go a little bit faster even, we could do it in 10:10, but is it not? It's not super important. It's roughly there, right, in that ballpark. .984. 32 kilometers left. 31 actually, yeah, 31. Okay, 984, and then so we take. It's kind of complicated. The 1 hour and 42 minutes plus current time. So we're getting close to 10 hours and 10 minutes now. It's getting kind of cold in the cabin again. Well, HVAC was off since we drove. Man. Okay, well, this is how good the insulation is. I would drive for 20 minutes before I felt like, oh, it's getting kind of chill in here. Wait, what was the consumption on this leg without HVAC then? Let me see. 270. Oh, okay. So the HVAC counts around 20 watt-hour per kilometer. No, that makes sense. But that was on purpose. I turn off HVAC when I'm charging and I then forgot to turn it on again. No big deal, doesn't matter in the big picture. But actually what matters was that I was idling for 20 minutes consuming some extra juice while I had the police thingy. So I need to calculate how much that is. Let's say if I consume 1 kilowatt stationary for 20 minutes at 1/3, that's 600. No, that's 300 watt-hour. Wait, that's a drop in the ocean. Okay, I don't think we need to care about that. $988. I got the ticket, but as deserved because I was going over the speed limit. Inevitably, that had to happen. And as you guys know, we were not driving at the speed limit. I mean, it's not that hard to figure it out based on stuff. But was it a major offense? Well, I went 17. They measured me going 17 kilometers per hour over the speed limit, which is roughly 10 miles per hour. So, yeah. 127 versus 110. So, I mean, 127 in the 110 zone. And I think they already deducted something, because I believe the GPS speed should be 128. That's usually what I try to go for. So yeah, okay, they deducted one. Yeah. Is it legal to speed? Well, of course not. What kind of question is that? No country. It's not legal to go speeding in any country. No, it was 7,000 NOK, but it was not definitely not the first time I was caught. It has to happen, but it was almost 10 years since my last speeding ticket. I've been a good boy, or it was. Or actually, I think it was more like I was not lucky or anything like that. But it's just that it was a coincidence. Yeah. I think it was more like that. It was a coincidence that this happened. It was nothing to do with luck. It was just the series of events that happened that led to this. Wait, okay, low battery. All right, that's fine. Let me see. 23 kilometers to go. We are at 993. Oh, that was not the bird, but that was not too far away. So that's fine. I realized it wasn't out of danger, so I didn't break that bird. Huh? How can it be 7,000? No, it's not 750 euros. It's more like 600 euros. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like that. Because normally I wouldn't be hammering in Norway that much. I would be going Sweden route. And normally, like, the chances that the police is running over the night is quite low. We don't have that many police just patrolling. And also, yeah, it depends. Normally I wouldn't go back and forth here. I would go a little bit all over the place. I would go this down to the south, and then go. If I take Norway route, for example, during COVID, and I would go to the Larvik route, and then just happened to go over there around Hamar, and I've seen some police there at night. It seems to be more activity there. But at night at Hamar. But I wonder if they have more patrols there, because people tend to drive quite fast around Hamar. I've seen some people hammer it over there. So that could also be the reason. So, which means that hammering, well, I wouldn't call it hammering, but yeah, going 17 kilometers per hour around Hamar is. I mean, you have higher chance of running into something. But on the other hand, it seems like the way they need to catch you is to follow you with a car. They don't laser. It's ultra rare that they laser like that. It happens, yeah, but it's just ultra rare. And also, I remember, by the way, I was lasered one time. I remember after 1,000 kilometer challenge, right after Tusenfryd, between Tusenfryd, before Mortensrud, there was a laser by the road. I went 20 over the limit on speedo, which was probably They could have caught me going around 16 over, but they didn't. So in a way, yeah, okay, here they caught me, but over there, I think there was simply too much traffic. So they didn't bother pulling over someone doing 16 over. They would probably want to go for people who went maybe 20 over the speed limit. Yeah, so I mean, it's not like a serious offense, 17 over. But yeah, but welcome to Norway. But also in Norway, if that was 10 years ago, it would be only around 3,600. Or no, I'm not sure. 3,600 or maybe 4,200. So they have increased the thing a lot. Okay, 997, 998, 999, 1,000. Well, we're not done. We have to go another 16 kilometers on the counter at least. Okay, and the time 8:33. So it's 10 hours and 10 hours and 15 minutes now already. Oh shit. Wait, what did I say again? I wanted to round it down. Okay, which basically means to chop off 5 minutes. Yeah, I think, is that fair? We passed that slow stretch on the bridge many times. I don't remember how many times, but more like 6-7 times 2. So you know, we had maybe over 10 passes on that bridge slowdown. So if each time we slow down by 5 to 10 seconds, that actually adds up to be a couple of minutes. Yeah, but yeah, that was school zone, but this was Autobahn, empty Autobahn at night. If I went 17 over the speed limit in Germany, I think they wouldn't care. They probably want to catch you going more than 20 over. And I mean, I was even a little bit surprised that they would fine me for going 17 over. But I mean, yeah, because it is not rare to find people going 17 over at night. But it's more like, okay, you're unlucky, we caught you, so then we give you fine. So, well, I'm fine, I'm not going to dispute on it. I did something illegal and I have to pay the price. In Australia. Yeah, okay, well, that's Australia. And I think in Thailand. In Thailand, they measure and they add a couple of kilometers per hour. Yeah. Okay, 1004. We are getting close to 1020 now. It's 10:18 already. No, it wasn't 3. Oh no, at that time I think I was caught going a little bit over, and I couldn't understand it because I was 100% sure I didn't go over the speed limit. They must have added it, but they said, yeah, it's a little bit over. You can. We don't want to fine you this time. I was like, well, thank you, I guess. But the time when I was caught going 140 over, well, I'm pretty sure that I didn't go 142 because I normally go 20 over, which means I go 138, right? They must have added. Like, that's Thailand. Welcome to Thailand, where you add rather than deduct for measurement error. Okay, 1006, 10 kilometers left. Let me see. Yeah, I have to go towards cleavage. And I will run right before the cleavage exit or some shit. But I have plenty of juice just to turn around and go home. Yeah, so no problem there. I have 9.8 kilowatt hour left, which is good for at least 30 kilometers. Yeah, so juice wise we can go straight home. So that's good also time wise. But we're about to hit 1020 now. It's 1019 and we have 1008. No, it ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna stick with the speed limits. Because if you notice, people when they cruise around here, they don't know. Like, most people they go over the speed limit, and also 110 maximum is kind of irrelevant for most countries. where you have 120, 130 limits. And that means that people actually cruise at 130, 140. So if I cruise at 127 over here, and also in Sweden, then that's accurate enough or close to what people actually drive at. Okay, let me see. 1010 soon, and we just hit the 1020 time. 6 more kilometers. Okay, yeah, we will 999 right before the cleavage exit. Then I just flip mode and go back home. Pawel is my friend. We have been making some videos together. Well, I don't care if he hasn't posted a video in 1 year. Why do you care about it? Okay, 1012. Okay. Need to get the camera ready. And then, okay, let me see. No, don't waste your time following him. Yeah. Okay, what's the time now? 8:20. Oh, yeah, 10:21 now. Oh, okay. 1013. 3 more kilometers. Camera there. Yeah, I got 2 driving points on the thingy. 1014. Alright, let's do the countdown. 991, 992, 993, 994, 995, 996, 997, 998, 9999 in the German car. What? 1000. Woo! Time 8:41 plus 10 hours and 23 minutes. Oh, we have to then decide what we will set the time to. Okay, let's turn around. I have to go home now. What? BMW just didn't have blinker. Okay, whatever. Let's go back home. Yeah, we are just a little bit away from Yes home now. Okay, so 10:23 then I recorded. So 10:23. Does the BMW have blinkers at all? No. Oh, it does have it. Okay. Well, it's the 2 blinks. Okay. And then 1 blink out. Are you serious, man? Shit. Let me see. 1 blink out, right? two blinks out. Okay. Oh, thank you very much for the donation. Oh, it's getting wet over here. Oh shit. Okay. Let me get in the garage. Well, consumption was around 290. I was 284 on display, but then you have to add 1.6%. I don't know about the consumption high. No, it wasn't that cold, hot, warm outside. Mainly around 0 degrees, 0 to 2 degrees through the night mostly. Kilowatt per hour. Okay, yeah, of course. Oh shit, man. Are you sure it wasn't horsepower hour? Well, I'm kind of low on juice at 7% left. Okay, at least I don't need to get wet. I can just go right into the garage, and then I can walk under the roof over to the house inside, because it's raining cats and dogs now. So we come home by 9 roughly, and then yeah, I need to charge the car also. Okay. Huh? Temperature? I think I already said it, right? Didn't I? If you rewind just a minute, I talk about temperature. Don't remember what the heck I said. 2 degrees something. Just rewatched the police incident 3.4. Huh? On the first. Huh? What do you mean? 3.4 what? Oh, you mean 3 hours and 40 minutes into the stream? Is that what you mean? People use they use punctuation mark when they mean colon. Oh, okay, 3 hours. Okay, into the stream. Yeah, that sounds about right. That would be the time when I would be around the Hamar. Yeah, that sounds about right. After stopping at where is it again? First stop Ionity, Dahan, was it? No, it was stop at Furuset. Yeah, the first stop. So I've been staying mostly at Ionity and Tesla at least. So I didn't ruin myself on. I mean, I didn't bankrupt myself on expensive charging, because if I need to, 284 whatever, I need to charge more than 200 kilowatt hour with losses and stuff. I need to get over, let's say 220 something kilowatt hour, and if I charge only at 6 NOK per kilowatt hour places, it will cost me 13,000 NOK or some shit. Oh, I need to discharge the Cupra also. Yeah. Actually, it's gonna go quite quick now if it's wet outside, and I have to move the car scanner stuff over to the other car. So there's stuff we need to do here, but I'll probably do that later today. But then there'll be some traffic and shit. Maybe, I'm not sure. I might do that at night, maybe. I'll see what I do. Now just get inside the garage at least. So Highland has been charging a bit, but I don't need to charge it that much. I think I had charged the Highland when the electricity was cheap, but now I'll just put it on pause because I'm gonna charge this car. I don't need to pull massive power for no reason. Okay. Do I need to? Whatever. I can just let me see. In terms of light, what do I want? I think I actually want to close. The snow is gone. Well, you haven't been here in a while, have you? Let's see. So let's see, now we're in the car again. Kind of cold. Let me just want to fire up the heater at least. Let's see, how fast do I want to charge now? It's not critical to charge that fast. Oh, we have cheap, kind of cheap-ish electricity. Actually, and there's a second wave at 3 in the afternoon. Yeah. If you look at the spot price, but this is relatively cheap now. Cheap, yeah, 90 öre or something, and then it drops to 63 öre. But we have the cheap price now until 72 öre until 10. Wait, we are now in the 8, 9. Oh, okay, it's gonna go up soon. Then. Okay. I think I'll be doing some of the charging around 3 in the afternoon then. But I don't have a rush. I'm not planning on going anywhere far with this car. Then, okay. So guys, what should we set the time? Was it at 10:20? Because I mean, strictly said we have to round it, but since it was 10:23, we have to round it up to 10:25. But then I said, okay, but because of the the slowdown at the Minnesota Bridge, how many times did we pass it? Let me count it. We passed it once, and then went back again. And then I went south, and then I charged at I uned it down, and then I went to the cleavage, and then went up. So that was, how do you count the passes? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we passed it like 10 times, so we probably lost a couple of minutes on it. So it is fair to deduct a couple of minutes on that bridge. But then that puts us at 10:20. Yeah. So then it boils down to, okay, so I drove slower. I think I was cruising at most of the time I was cruising at 122, you know. And then sometimes I cruise at only 117, ish. So average cruising speed must have been 120 roughly versus 127 like I would have done, right? So, but then that also means slightly lower consumption. Okay, fine. So, yeah, do we count it as 10:15 or 10:20? And then I'm gonna do this, and then yeah. Gonna pack my shits. We're charging now for a little bit, but the price is gonna go up in 6 minutes, and I wanna keep it low in the low price range. But we have 7%. Oh, it's pumping in 9 kilowatt right now, 10 kilowatt. Check Cupra. No, I need to drive it. I need to drive it down. This time I will probably drive it down to low and then charge it up. I will do a measurement of what we can get out of it. Okay, anyway, I need to do one thing at a time. So now I'm gonna focus on finishing the challenge video thingy. So I could even just end it here. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll just keep it simple. Okay, let's go outside maybe, or I'm not sure. I can sit in here. Let's see, okay. I'll just do this, just keep it simple. Do this, yeah, that should work. Okay. Okay, and just go a little bit back. I haven't checked that cell voltage thing. I haven't checked it yet, so I can't answer you. Sorry, I had to focus on one thing at a time. You are like my wife. You know, I'm gonna do one thing at a time. Right now, I'm gonna focus on the 1,000 kilometer challenge, and then afterwards we can talk about Cupra. But then, actually, before Cupra, I also need to focus on Marcus. Not Marcus. Pawel. He will arrive in 2 hours, and also I think I need to go talk to my wife a little bit. But yeah. One thing at a time. Wifey will always be like, Bjorn, can you do this? But then, also, can you also do this? And while I'm doing that one thing she asked me to do, I'm concentrating on doing it. She'd be like, oh, by the way, can you also do this? I was like, wait, what do you want me to do now? You want to do this first thing, or you want to do the second thing? Okay, anyway, my focus is right now on the 1,000 kilometer challenge. I think I have decided to set the time to 10. I'm not sure, man. This is pretty hard. I mean, the actual time was 10:20. I can't just correct 5 minutes because of the slowness, right? Okay, it's gonna be 10:20. Okay, that's it. Because the weird thing is that if I say 10:15, then the consumption is lower than it should be. Because okay, well. Okay, we are back in the garage. So, what time do we decide for? Is it going to be 10:20, which is the actual time, or 10:15, which is more like maybe the correct time if we would go a little bit faster? after a lot of consideration, I think actually 1020 is the correct time because the consumption is based on the 1020 time. So yeah, that means that this Sportback is just as fast as the non-Sportback given the circumstances we have. So I would just say, okay, Norway route drove a little bit slower than normal or some shit like that. Yeah, so but eventually we'll go back to Sweden route where we have 120 kilometers per hour speed limits, not over here. So yeah, so but how was it? This car versus the other car we tried, that Q4 was quite stripped down, but here we have almost everything. Nicest seat, auto steer, you know, better lights, but everything is better here, more expensive. Yeah, so that's why maybe it's a little bit thirstier. No, I'm not sure. It weighs 20 kilograms, 40 kilograms more. But yeah, I think it boils down to other factors. Yeah, but okay, whatever. We don't have to fine tune down to the 5 minute here, but it's like it is in this ballpark. You do it in roughly a little bit over 10 hours. You know, it's not that 11 or 12 hour run, so it's still fast and comfortable going on long trips. That's my takeaway from this. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later. Okay, all right, then that's done. Okay, let me pack my shit. Let me see, maybe I can top up the receiver slightly, and then I need to get ready to get into the house. And I need to also take some of this stuff out. Okay. Well, I feel like it's still a bit too low. Usually leave the car at 8%, or actually state of charge BMS is 12%. I'll let it charge for a little bit more before I stop it, but okay. Anyway, let me get out of this, disconnect. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. It was interesting as usual, a little bit different this time. And I'll go, if you guys, some of you guys are still here, thank you so much for the donation. It helps to minimize the damage. Yeah, I feel like you guys try to support me if shit happens, shit hits the fan, which will inevitably it will happen. And also hope that you agree that we cruise at the speed we cruise at, because at least I claim that that is the correct speed, or the relevant speed, rather than going slow. You know, especially when I go at 90 kilometers per hour, people are like, huh? Why do you drive so slow? Yeah, so at least 120 something ish should be more relevant or more realistic, or yeah. I got a message. I have to check what's going on now. Let's see. Okay, so I need this, but do I need that? Oh, I can use one of the. Okay, whatever, I'll use it. Okay. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave now. Stop that. Okay, yeah. So have a nice Sunday, and I'll talk to you guys later, right? Let me see. I just have to do some final stuff here. Oh, that one. Okay. Did I get a little bit of charge there? I need to maybe bring just basic equipment over to the other car, which is just the OBD adapter and maybe a charging cable, and that'll be it. And the phone, of course. That should be sufficient for my test. So let me just check what the heck I got message now. Huh? Altin. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the police sent me a message on Altin. That's how it works. You can supposedly just pay by Vips. So yeah, it's completely different. At least they have developed. 10 years ago, you got this paper thing, and there was like a little. You have to go online and you have to. Man, it's choppy. What the heck is wrong with the live stream? It's choppy. At least on my screen, it's choppy. Wait, are we still live? Yeah. So 10 years ago, you had a little piece of paper. You had to go online and pay there. But I think now it's more like chop. You get this electronic thing. I don't know what they're gonna send me electronically, and then I could just pay with Vips, and then boom, Vips, it's done. You know, Vips, they get the money. 7,000 NOK tax to the government. Yeah. Well. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, you know, that okay, it's a bit unfortunate, but it's actually literally a drop in the ocean. In 1 year, I spend shit ton of money on charging and food and whatever. Yeah, so 7,000 NOK is just a drop in the ocean in the production of video. But I mean, it doesn't mean that I neglect the thing. I still kind of take it, you know, and I try to improve. Okay, you know, when it comes to a little bit, especially the visibility part there. Yeah, I agree. You know, it was like a wake up call. Yeah, improve the visibility on the front windscreen. Fortunately, they didn't find me for that. They could probably find me for reckless driving, or you know, what do you call it? They could use the paragraph 3.1 and say that there was, or I don't know. You know, yeah. So fortunately, I got away there. They just took me for the speeding part. So I was like, okay, danke. They could probably, you know, if it was a cowboy police, they could find more stuff that I did wrong. But yeah, so in a way, it's probably good. And this is also a good opportunity for me to buy some some action cam. And wifey, she will, okay, go ahead and buy the action cam if that makes it less problematic with the police. And actually, it's better safety. Yeah, it's no doubt. It's better safety if I have a small action cam versus the big ass cam here. Yeah, so of course. Okay, anyway, I should get inside now, and then have a nice Sunday. So yeah, that's it, guys. Peace out.